I just did this
It's
one.
on YouTube, it says
And that's in your home, right? Yeah.
The fact I just got $6,000
Very
last week, I sold everything.
I have not been on my ornament stand, just, it's all by itself. I don't put it on the tree because it's my favorite.
I'm just amazed at all.
The ornament or the stand?
The ornament that I
Yeah,
have, especially when
Try to
you
bring me a picture of that.
Ohio State is fun, yeah. That'll be a good game. They'll tell us how good
Yeah,
they
I should
are.
get it from my
It'll,
house. I still can't get
be
it
their
from
season.
it.
The Ohio
Like, it's
State's favored
perfect.
by 10.5.
Are they really?
I'm surprised all the people.
That's in Ohio, isn't it?
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, call a meeting to order. First thing on the agenda is the approval of the minutes for October meeting. Everybody's had a chance to read them. If there are no additions or corrections, need a motion to approve.
So move.
Motion, need a second.
I'll second.
Motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Okay. Next up, unfinished business, facility rates review.
Yeah, we handed that out at the last meeting, and to give you a chance to look over to see if there were anything that you felt we needed to correct or change. The one thing we had talked about was, the only change that we were looking for specifically was the change the conference room, which is a 4-hour rental, to just an all-day rental. We had one rental that was 4 hours, and they were a half hour there before and an hour after the rental. So most of the people are doing it all day when they rent that. So we would just like to propose that we eliminate the 4-hour rental and just make it an all-day rental for the $250. Yeah, from 6 to 10 p.m.
Other than that, I think the revenues look pretty good for the year. And I know I would like to see us leave them where they're at if we can.
Well, and was it just last year that we changed that we made some significant changes? Was it last
made
year
some
we did that?
changes.
Up to not a lot.
The year before, we kept the
22.
campground the same last year, and yeah, it was 22, we did significant
Yeah.
changes, but yes.
Well, 22 for this year.
For 23. Yes, for 23.
Oh, wait,
Now this is
oh,
24.
we're in 24,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Is there any particular reason, Larry, you see that we'd have to raise anything really, really out of line that you can?
I don't see anything out of line. I know that, electricity and gas are going to go up a little bit. We've heard that, but, I feel that we can still sustain with the rental rates that we have, still create revenue. Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt that we could charge more for our facilities. The Center Lake Pavilion, it could be double that, and we'd still be cheaper than other places. But I still feel that, it gives everybody in the community a chance to use our facility and enjoy our facility. So, I don't want to price anybody out either.
Yeah.
So,
Is there anything being underutilized?
I don't believe so. I think everything is, I don't have the facts because we're not at the end of the year, but I think this is one of the best renting revenue years we've had in a long time. Would you agree with that, Suzanne? Yeah. I mean, it's been busy, very busy, so.
Good.
So everybody agrees, I guess we need a motion to leave the rates like they are with the exception of the half-day rental on the conference room.
I move that.
That's second.
Okay, we have motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
I'm pleased.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, new business, Great Lakes Watercross.
Well, I just received an email today. They were planning on attending the meeting, but Brad from Great Lakes Watercross emailed me and said that they had a meeting at Kendallville last night with their board members, and they secured a location in Kendallville. I think it might be Bixler Lake, I'm not sure, but it's in Kendallville. And so they're going to have their 2025 event there. However, he said that, they would potentially be back next year to look at ours for a 2026 site. So if we can just take that under advisement and table it or whatever, but
Okay.
I think we're good. And we appreciate them getting a hold of us and letting us know. Yep.
Okay. We will table that one. Okay, next up, proposed program and event fees.
Okay, so there's not very many changes on this for 2025. We would like to add the Bob Ross paint classes to that yearly now. We have had great turnout for those, and Laura does a great job with those paintings. Go Wild there used to be $15. We would like to bring that back with a $5 decrease just because we have so many supplies that we have been storing in totes. It was a popular, program, but we like to take away and bring back programs here and there. But Lene and I went in and started looking at everything we had, and we know we can pull that together with that decrease in cost. We are also going to do Nerf Wars, the Mommy Son, and the family ones at a lower cost because we were doing goodie bags for those, but we have found that a lot of people are wanting to come back for return visits, and I don't feel like we need to give them a goodie bag at every event for that coming back. So we looked at that, just to buy a few supplies and stuff. We felt like we could do the decrease there. And then Lene, I asked her if she would like to see a new program or event in there, and she came up with Superhero Academy that will be $6 per participant, and like I said, that's a new program. Everything else in there is pretty much the same. The community paddleboarding and canoeing will keep it the 6. Family movie nights, there will be one less of those just because of cost. An Imagination Station, we are going to do a few less of those just because of the amount of people that are coming to those. It takes a good week's worth of work to put those together and then to buy all of those supplies. But other than that, everything's the same.
What is Superhero Academy?
She is going to have them come and be a superhero for that evening. She hasn't put all of that together yet, but I know there's going to be capes and different activities where they're going to be, preparing to become that superhero. So, yeah.
Sounds really cool.
Are
I think
you
it-
going to be replacing anything for the ones that you're taking out for Imagination Station?
There will be no replacement for those, no.
Any more questions or comments? If not, need a motion to approve these rates.
I move, go ahead.
A motion to approve.
Okay, we have motion to approve, need a second?
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Maintenance report.
Yeah, so today we officially have all the Christmas lights up. We still need to finish running all of our extension cords and getting power to them. And then obviously we'll have to go through and test them and make repairs before the official light up. With the heavy winds and weather coming this week, yeah, we're probably gonna need to catch up next week because it's gonna blow some out of the trees and everything else. So we're just gonna play it by ear and see what happens and roll on. But we're in a good spot. We're in a real good spot. So on top of that, we helped remove the dam boards over at Pike Lake. We do that. We help remove them every fall and put them back in every spring to help the Pike Lake Association. I actually went over and watched it this time, and it's kind of a neat deal, but it's a little bit scary. When he pulls them boards out and the water starts rushing over that, I don't think I'd want to be out there. We've been blowing and picking leaves. We've been through every park at least one time. And we've started going over a second time, but same thing with the weather. We're gonna kind of see where we end up and if we can pick up. Who knows, if we end up with snow on the ground, we may not be blowing leaves much longer. We've also purchased materials for picnic table refurbishment. We have that all set and ready to go, so if we do get rainy days, we'll just jump in the shop and work on picnic tables. And I believe that's about all I got.
Okay. Questions, comments? All right, let's go to the recreation report.
Okay, so October was a busy month for us. On October 16th, we had a senior paint class. On October 17th, ceramics and cookies, and that was for all ages. On October 18th, we had our Bob Ross painting. The following day, on October 19th, we had a string art class, which was the first one. It was very successful. It was really fun. And then on October 25th, Lene and I went up and joined the Warsaw Downtown and did Spooktacular. And we saw a couple thousand children and lots of adults and handed out flyers so people would know about upcoming programs that we had. On November 1st, we had our Christmas ornament class. On November 13th, we had our last senior paint class for the year. All of the seniors had a great time. They can't wait for the next one, and I gave all of them the dates and told them that we would be having sign up for those in February, so they're excited for that. On Friday night, November 15th, I did an Art in the Park class. We painted a Grinch. And then today, Lene and I had Imagination Station. So lots of good things happening. We have sent out our sponsorship booklets. I have 8 of the 9 concerts for the summer concert series all prepared and ready to go to Board of Works in January and February. And then Larry and I have decided on, with the radio station, who our rock and country acts are for next summer. And I did get those contracts from our promoter today, and those will also go to Board of Works in January. And then our upcoming programs and events, on Friday, December 6th, we will be at Central Park for Light Up the Night with Santa Claus, and we will have a live reindeer there. And then we have Santa's Workshop on Friday, December 13th. We have only 4 spots left for that. And then we also have one on Saturday, December 14th that is completely full now. And then we will wrap up the year with our Imagination Station on Tuesday, December 17th. So still lots of things happening.
The pictures from your senior painting class look awesome. I mean, those women, they just look thrilled.
I have the time of my life with them, maybe because I'm closer to a senior, but we have a great time.
They look happy as.
Oh, and they love to talk, and yeah, it's a great morning.
That's great.
So we will be continuing those, and hopefully we are able to add a few more of those next year, so.
Questions, comments? Okay, thank you. Other matters? Recognition, well,
Well, since we don't have board pack and we haven't figured out, all of us, how to use this yet, here is George Music. George was voted by his coworkers. He's the October Employee of the Month for Never Missed a Beat. Whether he's tackling challenges or supporting his colleagues, George is on top of his game. He's a valuable part of our team, and we'd just like to congratulate George on the October Employee of the Month. So, yeah.
Larry, how long has George been with the city? Been there a while.
He was at the street department a
Yeah.
little while, and then
Yeah.
came to the park, but
It's probably been with us for 6, 7 years.
probably 7 years, yes, with the park, maybe 10 to 15 overall. Yeah. Valuable employee. He can do anything. So those are the kind of employees that you like to have, and he's very good with our youth, trying to teach them and get them motivated and understand how things work. So he's a go-getter. So we're proud of him. Yeah. Other than that, that's all I've got.
okay.
I thought the luncheon went very well.
Yes,
The food was very good.
The luncheon was really
Well
good, and
prepared.
you did a great job of putting that together on a
Yes.
short notice.
Yeah, and I apologize. I should thank you all for that, because our whole staff thought that was the best one ever. They really enjoyed that.
I
so,
liked where we had it. I thought that was
Yes.
nice.
I liked mixing us in
Yeah.
so we could talk and find out things
Yep.
about the people that
Yes.
you're working with, and that was a lot of
And I
fun.
feel because we did that, they have a better understanding of each one of you. So that's the beauty of it. You know, they appreciate what you do for us.
We appreciate
Yeah.
each and every one of them.
Yes.
Well, there's not much to review.
No,
I thought we were gonna have quite a bit with the jet ski deal, but
Yeah.
hey, we got our rates done for next year, so we're good to go. Appreciate it. With that, we need a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, gang.
thank you.
Not a record.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yep, yep.
I've got a little bit.